Hey guys, it's Saturday, December 8th, and before I start this vlog, I just want to mention that I have another vlog that I filmed that I put on the art channel because I wanted to try to make a proper studio vlog that was something fancier than the usual vlogs I put out, just because I love studio vlogs so much and I feel like it's something that could really benefit my art channel. But I already have a vlog channel, so it's kind of weird, but I thought I would experiment with it anyway. And so if you want to see the events of my life in order, watch that vlog first because that was filmed 2 days ago. Like 2 days prior to this one, I mean. I didn't vlog at all yesterday. I didn't do a whole lot other than streaming and then dropping off the enamel pin orders at Chit Chats. It was my first time going there and I hit early rush hour traffic again. So that took a long time. And then for the evening and night, I just went like full bachelorette mode because Christian is in Whistler right now with a bunch of the guys and they're playing Smash Bros all weekend. They just had this little weekend planned out for a long time now, and so he's off doing that, and he left Thursday night, and so I just went like full bachelorette mode. I made all this food and just plopped myself on the couch and watched a whole bunch of How to Get Away with Murder because I'm so far behind on it. I didn't even realize more episodes were airing again because I have it on my PVR and there's just this backlogged list of videos. So I was catching up on a lot of them and just chilling on the couch with the cats. And it was great. And then I went to bed around 4 a.m. So yeah. I don't even know how I stayed up that late because if you guys were in the Friday live stream, you'll know I was so exhausted from the night before because I also stayed up late packaging orders. And I was just dying, but then somehow I was up till 4 a.m. again, and I don't know. So needless to say, I slept in a little bit today. I didn't get up till like 11, and I'm showered now and getting some stuff done. I want to get all my SpongeBob print orders done so I can have them sent out by the time the weekend is over. And I've been calculating how much I need to buy for stamps and things. Because for the enamel pins, I sent them through Chit Chats, except the Canadian orders, which are being sent as letter mail through Canada Post. I actually still have the Canadian ones right here. There's not that many. I need stamps for them, so those haven't been sent out yet. But it's the weekend, so it doesn't really matter when I get them out, as long as it's in the mail before Monday. But yeah, I've been calculating what stamp combinations I need for which order type, like Canada, US, or international. And then I went through all the Store Envy orders and calculated how many of each order type there were, and then calculated how many of each stamp I need, and then I also added on the ones I need for these guys. And so I need this massive list of stamps here. The coils for permanent stamps, there's 100 in each coil, and then the rest of the coils have 50 each. The booklets have 6 each. It's a lot. That's a lot of stamps. So now that I'm showered and ready to go, I'm gonna go to the post office and get all this. So these SpongeBob prints are being sent as letter mail through Canada Post, not through Chit Chats like I did with the enamel pins because that would just be insane. And at the time I set everything up and calculated shipping costs, I calculated it based off of this method, not based off of the Chit Chats thing. If you didn't see me talking about it in a previous vlog, Chit Chats is just an alternative shipping service and they drive the packages across the border into the US and ship it via USPS instead of using Canada Post here in Canada. And so for certain package types, it can be a lot cheaper. It's just a lot of work having to organize everyone's name, address, and info into this huge spreadsheet and then uploading it to Chit Chats and then printing off each label individually. It's a lot, and then I have to drive all the way to Chit Chats, whereas there are post offices like Canada Post offices everywhere, but there aren't that many Chit Chat locations, and so it was actually a lot of work, but I think it's still worth it if I'm doing a big batch order like I was with the enamel pins. If I wanted to have items constantly in stock in my online store where I'm shipping out a couple batches a week, then I wouldn't want to use Chit Chats because that's just a lot. And I don't want to have to drive all the way there just to drop off like 1 or 2 orders or something. I don't know, it's a whole thing. But if I had a pin I was dropping and I anticipated it selling out within a few days or even within a week, then I probably would do it again. I'm just torn in general what I want to do with my online store because I don't mind batch stuff like this, but then I'm like, do I want to have constant stuff in stock or no? If I just ship through Canada Post, then it's fine, I guess, to have stuff always in stock. I could just package like a couple orders a day or something and be good. I don't know. It's a lot to think about. The bottom line is I don't want to have too much in stock because there was a reason I stopped selling stuff myself in the first place, is that I don't have time to package all this stuff myself while making videos, doing live streams, doing everything else I do, conventions, all that. So that's why I just don't want too much inventory. Like, I know a lot of people were disappointed I only ordered 100 of the bunny pins, and next time I will order more, but at the same time I can't just be spending all day every day packaging orders. So stock has to be limited to a certain extent. Like, I spent a full day, a full very long day, like, well, I started working at 7:30, but that was to edit the vlog. So if we look at when the live stream started, 10 a.m. I worked from like 10 a.m. till 3 a.m. on all those packages, and that was to get 100 packages out. Actually, not 100, it was 80, because some pins I held back in case I need replacements, and then some people also ordered 2 pins. So there were 80 packages. Not even 100, just 80. And it took me all day to do all that. So could you imagine if I sold like 300? And that's not bad if I do like 1 pin release a month or every couple months or something, but it's just a lot. That's just something I have to keep in mind. Even if demand is high, I just can't ship out ridiculous amounts of orders. Anyway, that's a lot of talking to start off the vlog. I'm going to go pick up my stamps, and then I'll check in with you guys when I'm back. So I'm back with the stamps. There's so many. This cost $930. I mean, that's your guys' money, not mine, but still, Jesus. I felt really awkward buying this many stamps. They only had 1 coil of the permanent stamps instead of the 2 I needed, so I had to get some booklets as well to go with that. So that's the stamp haul. I actually had to go to 2 post offices because the first one I went to said they don't have any coils. I don't know why. So then I went to a different location. And both of them had pretty long lines, so that took a while, but still. Wait! Oh, I had this overlapping. There are actually 2 there. Oh, there's even more. They're multiplying. Oh! I'm just going to check the ink levels in my printer because the software is not very reliable at telling me how much ink I have left. It'll say it's full, and then the last second it'll say, oh, it's slow. It's really stupid. I prefer to just manually check. Boop. Okay, that one's still like full. I am going to print out more SpongeBob prints while I edit. Why are these all looking full? What? Oh, wait. No, yeah, that's full. I printed quite a few SpongeBob prints already. Huh. Here too. So there's still a lot of yeah, let's use that one. I'm doing wiggle text, so I'm gonna trace this 3 times. Well, drawing it once, tracing it twice. I was getting a little distracted by the editing, and I kept forgetting to send more prints through because I'm just doing them in batches of 10 in case something goes wrong. Like if one color runs out, I don't want it to affect like 30 prints. So yeah, I have this much done from tonight, and I'm gonna get more going. I feel like I've printed so many, but there's still 3 unopened packs, and then there's this pack which is still mostly full. So I have a long way to go. I'm gathering some supplies and heading upstairs. So I decided to go babysit the prints for a little bit because the photo magenta was almost out, and that's the ink I run through the most of. Out of all 8 cartridges, that one just gets used up so quickly. And the cartridges I put in the printer were new ones that came with the printer, and so they're not refillable without modification. And so eventually it said that the photo magenta ran out, and I took out the cartridge and it definitely was not out. Like the side tank was out, but the sponge was still really juicy. With my refill ones, I will refill them when the side tank is empty because the sponges aren't as juicy as a new cartridge. And anyway, I could see so much ink in there, and so I have a chip resetter, and I reset the cartridge to trick the printer into thinking it was a full cartridge, and I managed to get another 10 prints out. Like, these are photo prints, like high quality photo prints. I managed to get 10 more before it fully ran out and I got a messed up print. So, you know, that just goes to show you that the printers will tell you it's out of ink when really it's not, but it will refuse to let you continue to use the cartridge. Like, imagine if you were printing things other than photos, you would get so much more use out of that cartridge. I got 10 photo prints, like these 8x10 ones. Well, right now it's 8.5x11, but when I trim it, it'll be 8x10. Speaking of trimming, I have to do that too. Brown cutter up. Oh, wow. Oh, where'd that go? I actually have no clue, I can't see. When I start cutting, I'll have to turn the light on in here. Right now, I just kind of like the dim lighting. So I'm just gonna sign the prints, then I'm gonna trim them, sleeve them, and hopefully I can at least get all of them printed tonight, even if they're not all signed and cut. But that's my goal, because tomorrow I wanna package them all, which hopefully doesn't take as long as the enamel pins did, because I don't have to do those labels online. I'm just gonna write people's names by hand on the envelopes and slap some stamps on, so that should be a lot quicker. All right, I'm gonna watch some How to Get Away with Murder and sign these bad boys. I had to run downstairs to babysit some more ink cartridges that were getting low, and got these ones printed off. There's more printing, and I whipped up some little thank you cards, and so I'll have to cut these out too. To go to bed. It's really late. I'm almost done printing all of them. I think I can set the rest to print and then just leave it, because I have 30, maybe 40 left to print at most. This is one that's in a sleeve already. I just wanted to see how it would fit. And then I have a card in the back. So that's the only one that's packaged like that so far. This is a stack of ones I've already cut. It's quite a few. This is a stack of ones I still have to cut, as well as ones downstairs that haven't printed yet. And then these are ones that are not signed or cut. So there's a lot left to do here. And I have all these bad boys. Oh, it's quite the job. It's fun though. I want to keep going so bad, but it's now past 4 a.m. So I should probably go to bed. I'll sleep for a bit and then I'll continue with all this. Well, I'll probably actually do a bit of cleaning first, because there's so many dishes in the kitchen. And maybe I'll do a quick vacuum job, and then I'll work on this stuff all day tomorrow. Or is that today? I guess it's today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next vlog.